I guess we could talk about like 115 day predictions or something.
I guess we could talk about 115 day predictions.
Yeah, I think that would work. Welcome to Pod of the
Welcome
Dead.
to Pod of the Dead, boys. This is a episode that I think that internally we've talked about the least.
Yeah, less than the least talked about episode before this, because that one we talked about like we got nothing for this one. This one I rolled up and I was like, what are we doing? I got nothing.
I think we mentioned it yesterday, and then it was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I moved on.
Yeah, the other one we talked about more than this, I think.
Yeah.
I will say, there are a couple of things that I think we can talk about for this one. One of the ideas I had, and then it left my brain already, which is fantastic. The other is the 105 day thing. Oh yeah,
Yes.
it was the fact that we had our, what was it, second most viewed pod episode last week.
That's true.
We can talk about that. That's fun. I don't know what happened with that, cause like I
Not all of it was you.
yeah, definitely not. Like I promoted it on my Friday stream, and that helped. Like it got a boost in viewership from that. So like I'm gonna be shouting out the pod on my main channel more because it helps out, clearly. But I've shouted out the podcast before on the channel plenty of times, and it's never
Yeah.
done numbers like that. This is our second most viewed episode for what was like a pretty mid episode, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think the relevancy it had was that it got a lot of views initially. It jumped to like 20-ish, like
Yeah.
immediately after you ended stream.
Yep.
And then along with the title being very like
a clickable title.
it's a big title.
Yeah.
It's a big title where we're very clearly like it's one of the most recent actual zombies based titles we've had.
Yeah.
Because something that I find really funny is that we upload an episode that's or like our last like the most of our last episodes are all let me see. So it's we messed up. We became chess masters. We got canceled.
Yep.
And then we became movie stars, which was about zombies, but the title isn't inherently
Title's
implied
not
that it's about
super
zombies.
Yeah.
And then the last one before that was MW2 Zombies is what?
That one's so stupid.
It's really dumb.
That one's
It's
so stupid.
really dumb, but I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan.
In modern day Pod of the Dead, that wouldn't happen. Ignore that it's like 2 episodes ago.
MW Zombies is question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, one, question mark, exclamation point. I love to slide the one in there.
You have to every time.
You gotta
It's so
slide the one in there. It's always funny.
Good. Yeah.
But yeah, the last one did really because it's a very clickable title and you promoted off rip. I mean, it's the second best episode ever.
Yeah.
It's
Just
the only
outright,
episode that has done half as well as the pilot.
which is that's insane.
Yeah,
It's nuts.
That definitely wasn't a bad episode. I'm happy that the one that's kind of made a move isn't a piece of shit.
Yeah. There was a little bit of zombies in there. There was some fun like normal discussion
Yeah.
too.
But yeah, we
Rook to E6. That was fun.
Oh, it's hype. But like that one like has watch time too. It has like 3 episodes worth of watch time
Oh shit.
because it's got 80 views and then it has 4 episodes worth of watch time because it has 80 views and 3 minutes is the average view duration, which would be 240 minutes, which would be 4 hours.
Yeah.
So people watched it.
Yeah,
That's weird.
People at least clicked on it. I'm sure a few people at least like listened to the full thing too.
Yeah. I'm sure that's how I got there. I'm sure like we had a
Yeah.
couple. I mean, I'm sure like 2 people fully watched it. One guy watched halfway through, and then others are just kind of dispersed in between like 3 to 10-minute intervals.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's about what it was. But it did really well, and I wasn't expecting it. So hopefully this is some momentum. I got to get back on the shorts. I think I'm gonna start trying to do one of the episode the day before the episode.
Okay.
I think that's good.
That could be interesting.
I think that's a smart one.
Yeah. I do think with the shorts too, it could be beneficial if you try and do like, I don't know. You were doing them like every other day, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I would say maybe do a couple less and just like whenever you're doing them, do like a couple like together. Just get a bunch done,
Mhm.
and then and then release them a little bit more spaced out just to give yourself some breathing room.
Okay.
That's what I would say you should do.
Dude,
Just to like keep yourself going with it.
Yeah, because Christmas came around and it's been hard for me to get back on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something that I like personally, just like being me, is watching like YouTubers who like their process is just them. So it's not like they have like other people to give shit to. So I like watching that, and like when not like I don't like it, but like it's something that I like enjoy seeing is like kind of like the struggle a little bit.
Mhm.
Like, you know, obviously I don't enjoy it. I don't like you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Is like, again, the guy who I have based the sports channel I watch on, the guy like that guy, will just stop uploading for like 2 months, and then he'll just start every few days, and I'm like, I appreciate knowing that, like, I feel like I know that guy a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know, and I like that
Yeah.
guy. I like those kind of things. So
Yeah,
I'm not saying that I'm going to stop uploading shorts because it gives us more character, but it's something I would enjoy.
yeah, no, I get that. It's always interesting. It's always super fun too when like someone you enjoy has been gone for a few weeks and then you see him pop back up in the sub feed and you're like, hey, it's my guy. They're back.
Dude, you know, I popped off so hard. Again, it's the same guy who made the sports videos, because he made videos on his own. Like he started just with like a Twitter account, and then he had a podcast with his buddy about the Detroit Pistons, and then he started making videos that like, and he blew up immediately.
Yep.
Like, first video had 5K, second one had 10K, next one had 40K.
Yep.
And then he hovered around about 80. Like, slowly moving up a little bit still, but 80 was about his minimum. And then he got signed to a brand, right?
Mhm.
And then he became like the focal point of the brand. He's like a immensely charismatic individual.
Yep.
So he just became the focal point immediately. And then I'm not exactly sure the timeline because I wasn't super in on it, but they like tweets resurfaced from like 10 years ago where he was like, but I don't feel, I'm not gonna like dictate how my belief on him because of it, because he's like 24.
Yeah.
So the decade-old tweets are when he was 14.
Yeah, my ooh's not like we don't like this guy anymore. It was more of like damn, he got hit by that.
Yeah, he got hit by that. So he dropped for like a month. Everything on that account, like everything regardless, went quiet. And then it came back a month later, and it was like way different. Like, the setup was different. The setup was like his house. It was like it was supposed to be a house, and he interviewed the #1 overall pick in the draft for some reason because he went to the Pistons.
Crazy.
So it was really weird. And then that happened for like 2 weeks, and then he was gone again. And then no, that came back on the original channel, and it was like, it was like 3 months in between those things happening. And it was really confusing. And then all of a sudden, he was gone again. His Twitter account at that point was gone.
Damn.
Like, everything was dead silent. And then like months later, the original like YouTube account or YouTube channel came back without him on it. And then no one knew what happened. Like, a month passed, and then he was like, "What's up, guys?" On Twitter was like, I think I'm coming back. And everybody was like, and then all of a sudden 2 months later he was back, and it was just, and the title of the video was "Wake Up, Babe, New Motown Noah just dropped." That was what that whole thing was about. Is the title of "Wake Up, Babe, New Motown Noah dropped." And I popped off. I actually looked over at Mac and went, "Wake up, babe. New Motown Noah dropped." He's fucking goated. I love that guy. He's really funny. And he made like a thing kind of based off of, or like that's like built in the same way that Inside is built, which I thought was weird, but it's fine. It was good.
Yeah.
But I didn't like love it.
Yeah.
He's good though. I love that guy.
Yeah. Sounds like a cool dude.
He does seem like a cool dude. He also
You can't say that about the guy who you're talking about being a cool dude.
What? I didn't like the Inside thing very much.
No, not that. You were like, yeah, dude's cool, and I was like, yeah, he seems like a cool guy, and you just go, yeah, he seems like a cool guy.
I mean, he does. I don't know. He might be an asshole. I don't know. You gotta keep that in mind with everybody that you like. It's just, you gotta
No,
hope.
no, you're supposed to have a parasocial relationship with them and think that they're the greatest thing of all time. That's how you're supposed to do YouTube, right?
Well, you guys don't have to think, because you know I'm the greatest thing of all time. You
Yeah.
know. He's close, but I am the great.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. That
saying
I'm close to the greatest of all time.
Well, that was a joke, but I do think you're very funny, which to me is a great compliment.
That's hype.
I do think you're really funny. I think you've gotten a lot better.
I think I have gotten funnier, especially the last like couple of streams at the start of this year. I've been like kind of going, like I've been feeling it.
Yeah, I definitely way back, like, shot you down way more than you should have been.
I think that kind of like that kind of like fucked me on being funny because I just like stopped trying.
Yeah, and then like, so that's my fault.
Yeah, obviously not big deal anymore.
But yeah, since then you have like I shot you down more than I should have, but you still weren't very funny. like
yeah, fair.
I was saying you're completely unfunny and devoid of worth due to this. When you were just not as funny as everybody else, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
it was always my favorite thing though was like back in like fucking middle school when I like occasionally, like it was like a twice a year thing.
oh yeah.
Had like my moment and everyone was like, "Oh!"
You know, it was always so hype when the kid who doesn't say very much pops off and everybody goes nuts. Crowd goes ballistic.
Love that shit, dude.
Yeah,
Greatest feeling in the world.
It's so great when everybody's yelling at you because you're stupid for whatever reason, and then you can't come in and drop a bomb on them. It's so hype.
Yep.
Like we obviously had the football one that's in my head. It's obviously not a funny thing, but just when you ripped the ball away and ran really weird forward, and then everybody was like, "Oh,
Yep.
shit!" It's goated.
Yep. The one that's always in my head is the fucking when you Google mountain ranges, your hairline shows up. I remember that shit, bro.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that one because I remember just being at the lunch table and just like real quietly just busting that one out, and everyone at the table was like, "Oh my god!"
Because back in 6th grade it was just hairline, dick small, gay. Like,
Yup.
that was it. Those are the big
Yup.
three.
Yep. You hit one of those and get something that's like understandable.
Yeah.
Like you can if it's comprehensible, you get a laugh.
I remember in like one of the times we were doing that, someone pulled out a Cheerio and was like, "Got a condom for you, my guy." And everybody was like, "Oh!" And
That's kind of a banger.
it was hype, and then we were
That's
like,
kind
"Buddy,
of a banger."
You look like Chica, bro." That shit was fucking great. That shit was so funny.
Bro, we got up to it in fucking middle school, dude. Bro, remember in fucking elementary in 5th grade, the teabagging incident? That shit was insane.
I don't remember that entirely. I remember there being a teabagging incident. I don't remember what it was. We didn't actually teabag anyone. No sexual assault happened. Don't worry.
Yeah, it was just us like fucking like spreading our legs and like jumping at people's faces and going, "Lol, you got teabagged." And we did that, and then the teachers were like, "That's really bad. You guys shouldn't be doing that." Everybody like got in trouble, and we had to like go to the principal's office and shit.
Was that when everybody was in the principal's office?
Yes, that was from the
And
teabagging
and then
thing.
did Grant get away with it?
Yes.
That's what it was. I
Yup,
could
yup.
never remember what it was.
Yep.
I was like, I remember sitting in the principal's office being like, if that motherfucker gets away with it, because everyone was there, but he wasn't. He went later. That's happened, right? Or everybody like went in there one at a time or some shit.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly.
It was something that everybody got in trouble, and he got away with it. I was so fucking pissed at him. I hated that son of a bitch. And then remember his birthday that year? I remember his birthday vividly because I
What
remember you were fucking on him. You were railing the shit out of him with jokes, just making fun of his ass.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but you were just rolling it on on random shit as usual.
This might be the same I remember on like the last day of school or something. I remember like
It wouldn't be the same memory because it was on his birthday.
yeah,
which
I
was
don't know.
March
I remember something where I was fucking on him again, and then on top of that, I like won a board game or something. I was like Lamau, and then it was to the point I was fucking on him so hard that everyone was like, "Damn, you're going a bit hard on fucking Grant, bro."
Yeah, so okay, I think that it wasn't the last day Because I remember what it was. I remember because I remember you were playing a game with him, and I was across the room, and I walked over, and I said that he had a villager nose, and he smacked me, and I looked at him. I was like gonna fucking kill that kid, and then I didn't because I don't like hitting people, but I wanted to kill him in that moment, and then the next year he smacked Malachi, and then I said that I've been waiting a long time for this, and I pulled my punch, but I hit him. And I regret pulling it so hard.
Yep. I
'Cause
remember that shit.
I gave him like it was like a punch. Like I still hit him,
You popped him.
but it was like a jab, and I could have fucking walloped his ass. And then he told the teachers, and my mom was like, "Did you say that?" And I was like, "Nope." And then a year later, mom was like, "Did you say that?" And I was like, "Yup." I said that shit because he fucking deserved it, and it was really funny.
I love just your mom being like, "You do this, Jack," and you, nope. Year later, yup.
It's the song. Nope. Yup. I don't know the song. All I know is I heard it a bunch. One of the guys at work listened to it.
Yeah, so I'm really funny now.
Yeah, all I had to say is that you were less funny. You were like below average, and now I think you're well above average. I think you're really funny.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say that about myself personally, but
Oh yeah.
I definitely, yeah, it's always that thing.
Yeah.
I know I can be funny though. I think these couple streams have been good. I've had some fucking real funny bits from them.
Mhm.
The fishing sim stream where I spent 5 minutes just trying to do a fucking mini game. I was like genuinely trying, and it was like easy shit, and I just spent 5 minutes repeatedly dying for no reason. I was just like, okay, this we're trying now. We're serious. Okay, guys, let's go for real this time.
It's just the bit in the Minecraft Championship stream that one time where Technoblade was like, "First try, part 4." I thought that bit was so funny. I loved "First try, part 5," and he would just keep missing this ice jump. I remember it, and that bit was really funny.
That's a banger.
I love "First try, part 6." He got up to 8 until the time ran out. He
That's
never
a
hit
classic.
it.
Dude, the fucking fish copy pasta too. That shit's so funny to me. I love that shit.
I don't know. I think I was there when you said it. Because I pop in and out of him at this point. Like I didn't used to.
Yeah.
I kind of just let him be, and now I roll in and out of him for 5-10 minutes a piece.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, dude, the fucking turnaround, there being a meme at the start of the stream and by the end of it ending up in the game is so fucking cool.
that's
to me.
really funny.
That's so fucking cool to me.
Yeah.
Just me going, Christ, it's all fish. There's
Yeah, because I remember you saying "floppy little flounders."
yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I see. You were like, "It's always gonna be that thing." I don't have that thing. I think I'm very funny. I think I'm one of the funniest people that I know. I think my dad's funnier. That might be the only person that I see often-ish that I think is funnier than me. And then maybe Wibbo, but I don't talk to him very much anymore.
Wibbo's fucking crack,
Wibbo
dude.
is hilarious.
Wibbo's insane.
He's the funniest person I've met online. Definitely the funniest person I've met. He's so funny.
Yeah.
I feel really bad. I don't know why, but it came across my head that he's like disabled, and that and that he doesn't understand why he's funny. I don't know why. Hopefully he's not.
Is that true?
No, that came across my head as a possibility.
Oh.
If that's true, then
I thought
that's
that
really
was
bad.
real, and I was just like, oh nah, man.
No, then it's really bad.
Yeah, that would had me scared for a second.
Yeah, no, but I don't think that's true. If it is true, I'd feel so bad, but I don't think it's true.
I think Wibbo.
I think he's just uber self-aware and just
Yeah.
decides to be dumb as fuck all the time.
I
and
think
is
so.
good at deadpan.
He's great.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
I will talk about him endlessly. being
Fish is
hilarious.
also really funny now. Fish like pops off. You and Fish have really good chemistry, I think.
Yeah, it's getting better. We used to be not great, and now we're rolling pretty well.
Yeah, you guys got good bits.
I love the bit of us just both going back and forth and just repeating something. When he was like, "Don't use that," and I was like, "What?" The golden refiner. The what? And we did that in a call with just us for like 5 minutes, and it was so funny.
So fucking
I
stupid.
thought that shit was hilarious.
Dude, fucking change twice.
That's nice. Oh, it was so funny. I love the nerd voice.
Dude, that whole stream while you guys were in VC, we were firing on all fucking cylinders for
cylinders,
that.
dude.
That was crazy. We hopped in VC and it was just
Off the jump.
bangers the whole time.
Because me and Fish were warmed up. You were warmed up because you were on stream, and then you fit the role of streamer who's being made fun of by his friends
That's
so well. Because
I've fully fallen into that role.
oh yeah, it's great.
I lean into it super heavy because it's so fun.
Oh yeah, it's
everybody
it's
just
really fun.
relentlessly beating the shit out of me online constantly.
It's great because there's the universal understanding that you can't say anything back because you're the streamer.
Yep.
Because you're the guy, there's the universal understanding that you're not allowed to say shit back. And it's so fucking funny. So we just roll. So we all go in on it, knowing full well that you're a part of the bit. And
Yep.
it's so funny.
Yep.
You just going.
Dude, my favorite shit also is when I'm like doing it with people who aren't like as familiar with me and they're like, "You all right, dude?" Like that's happened. Like when I was doing the live podcast with fucking like Cryog and Mist and them. Like after the stream, Mist was like, "Hey man, you all right?" Like we went a bit hard, and I was like, "Yeah, it's just a bit.
It's
man.
all
We're having
bit.
fun."
It's all bit. We're good.
And he was like, "I respect you so much." I was like, "Thanks, man." Like it's all part of the bit, man. It's all fun. It's all vibes. Like people just like murder me online constantly, and it's really funny.
It's so funny. You do a very good job at it.
It's so fun.
You found the roles that you're funniest in and have relaxed directly into them.
Yep.
And are very good at it.
Yep.
It just took you a while to find your bit, and you found that bit, and now you're fucking hilarious.
Yep. I'm leaning more into it. It's so good.
It's so funny. I love that shit, dude. Just it's such a funny thing. It's just going, Sky, come on, join VC. Vibe with the boys. Vibe with the boys. Chat's twice. It's so good. Him joining and us immediately bullying him off rip because it's so good.
When it's off stream, it's a bit less funny to me.
Yeah,
'cause it's
definitely.
when it's just vibes and you guys are like,
Yeah.
Sky, join VC. Sometimes I'm like, fuck off, please.
Yeah. When we ask you to join VC, you can fuck off into the VC. But when we yell at you and then you join and then we make fun of you, that is fair. That is fair. I find that annoying because I'm like, he didn't want to play. Don't beg him to join VC and then make fun of him immediately. Do you
Yep.
know how dumb that is? Do you want him to stay or not? It's
Yeah, sometimes it gets a little bit, meh.
yeah, that I don't think is funny.
It depends. It also just depends on the day. Sometimes I'm just not vibing and I join and I'm like, I can't.
But I always know that because you in the past have been very reluctant to join calls, that when you join a call, you're completely comfortable joining the call. I'm fairly confident that you're very comfortable like doing that. So I feel comfortable making fun of you immediately because I know that you're cool joining the call, knowing very well what's gonna happen. So yeah, making fun of you was really funny.
It's a good time.
Yeah. What do we got? I don't.
I had a weird encounter at work today. It was like a 5-second interaction. Some dude who I've never seen before, named Blake, walked up next to me. I was coming out of break at like 5 o'clock.
Mhm.
He just walked up and he went, "Hey bud, you smoke?" I went, "No." He went, "That's good," and then walked away.
I'm sure he was asking you for a lighter.
Probably, yeah. But he
You smoke? No. That's good, man.
just
Straight up.
gave me a thumbs up and a smile and fucked off.
I think that's an interaction that I've had before where like not as clean as that one because I tend to be like walking with Mike and someone would ask him if he has a light and he's like, "Nah, man, I got mine right now." And they look over at me and I'm like, "No, I'm smoking." He's like, "That's good. Youngin shouldn't be smoking. That's good." And I'd walk away.
Good for you, youngin.
And I look over and be like, "Man, the 2006 AFC Championship game though." And then we'd go back and forth for like 5 minutes. Where do you think Mike was at? He was at the AFC Championship game.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. You remember the DeMar Hamlin shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the problem, he's okay now, by the way.
Yeah,
he's like good.
I saw the tweet, so
Yep. So he's
That's good.
fine. So but they had the game that he got hurt in was immensely important.
Yep.
Very, very important game. And so they had to figure out what to do with the seeding for that, because that was deciding who, that was like a big game in deciding who the number 1 seed was going to be. And the number 1 seed gets a first round bye in the playoffs, right?
Yep.
So and then also home field advantage for the playoffs. So what they ended up doing was that if a team that was involved in that game would have had a chance to be the 1 seed instead of the team that is the 1 seed, then that game would be played at a neutral site. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the relevancy of this is that it was proposed that that neutral site would be Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm going to go to this game. We turned it down for a volleyball game. For a volleyball game. And it makes a little bit more sense when you learn that it's the volleyball game of the Wisconsin volleyball team. Do you know what the relevancy of that is?
No.
The Wisconsin volleyball team had their nudes leaked online.
Oh.
That was a big thing a couple months ago. Since then, they have sold out 22 straight games.
Oh.
And they will be playing AFC Championship Sunday in Indianapolis. So we turned it down. I'm still pissed because Lucas Oil is fucking huge, and they're not selling out Lucas Oil. That's like 60,000 seats.
Yeah.
But
they'll do it. They got it.
But I am very mad because I wanted to go to that game.
Yeah, it sucks.
And the Packers lost, so I got nothing to root for anymore. And I am devastated.
Yeah, it is not good.
Yeah. That's all I have to say on that matter. I don't want to push anymore.
Yeah.
Because then I'm just going to start being like, so then this fucking guy caught it on his ass, which he did. Now, it like won them the game. And I'm not moving. I can't do it anymore. See, 'cause I mentioned it offhandedly, and then I started going. That was
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're like, I'm not gonna go into it.
But here's me going into it, and that, like, I literally can't help myself. Like I can't.
Yeah, if we keep talking about it, this podcast is gonna become Untitled Sports Podcast.
Bang.
Which I'm not. I think for like an offshoot idea, we could do a thing where we like do like a sports thing for the channel where it's like the guy who knows fucking everything and then the guy who knows literally nothing. I think that's a fun dynamic. I don't know what we do with that exactly, but I think there's something there.
We could do something. Yeah, I'm not sure what it would be, but we could
There's
do something.
something there.
Yeah, I lost it. It's gone. Yeah, or I was talking to Mac about like how I know so much about football. And I was talking to my dad about that a little bit because there's a wrestling channel that I watch who every like month now they're doing this video where they have to go back in reverse chronological order of various things. It's like list every WWE champion, like championship reign in reverse chronological order.
Mm-hmm.
Roman Reigns is the current champion now. He beat Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
So Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar beat Bobby Lashley. And then you go back from there. And I do that with like the Super Bowls for fun. And I can go back. Yes!
So excited.
Bang! I don't have to edit it. But I did that with Super Bowl champions for fun back 40 years.
Jesus Christ.
And then I can tell you the MVP of most of those games.
Good Lord.
I know too much. And it's...
God, so much sports knowledge. I almost said got so much zombies knowledge. I don't know, which is true.
Yeah.
Not the same thing.
I probably have a similar percentage of knowledge.
Yeah.
And then I don't have as much knowledge on the NBA, but I could probably go back to the championships about as much because you don't have to worry about like a team losing a game because in the NBA it's much more of the best team wins.
Yeah.
Like barring completely random circumstances or injury, the best team is going to win a series.
Yep.
In the NFL, it is not like that, which to me is fantastic. I love that.
Yeah, because that isn't the NFL like rigged or something? Isn't that like I remember seeing something about that, how like the games are like lightly scripted.
Scripted is not true. They're not scripted.
Or maybe not scripted, but like
so there is no reason to believe that. Or there's no official or inherent reason to believe that. I believe that because I have for the past all of my life watched Tom Brady get every fucking call in every fucking game. And I see we can't do this. See, we can't do this because I'm going to start giving examples and that's bad and I know too many examples. I remember where I was and what I was saying when they happened.
That's crazy. All right, let's move on.
I'm going to
then.
move on because I'm mad.
Let's
Because one of them is against the Packers. It was when I was
we gotta stop. We gotta stop.
it
We
was
gotta
2
stop.
years ago.
We gotta
When I
stop.
was so sad 2 years ago when they
That's cool,
lost.
man. We gotta
It
stop.
was then. It
We
was
got-
horrible.
Let's have a small zombies discussion.
Let's have a small
I've
zombies
got-
discussion.
I've got like a small prompt that we can talk about because 115 days close.
That will, as of the uploading of this episode, will be 2 days.
It's the 'cause it's the 10th today, right?
Yes.
9th today, 10th. It's the 10th.
It is the 10th today, so it'll
Yeah.
be 2 days after. Yes, 2 days after the uploading of this episode, there will be,
Potentially zombies. info.
potentially zombies something.
Could be interesting.
Because I do still like while I don't believe there will be, I think there's still a chance that we get something.
Yeah,
For this next cycle?
I think there's a very good chance that they do some kind of DMZ zombies thing.
I think there's a solid chance that like, not. I was just talking like at the turn of the
Oh, at the like year flips,
at in November.
or at the new COD release time.
Yeah, I think there's a solid chance there'll be something. I have no idea what that would be, but there's a solid chance there'll be something.
Yeah, I think they're doing like a new premium title, right?
Not, no.
Or is that I don't remember.
There will be, I think, premium level content. Like there,
Oh,
from what I'm aware of, it's gonna be just a big MW2 update.
Yeah,
That's
like
that
the paid
costs
update
money.
or something. Yeah.
that costs money and is apparently supposed to be worth a full game. But that's Activision talking, and I don't know if
Yeah.
that's accurate.
Base MW2 was barely worth a full game when it
was
came out.
not.
It was. I think you could argue it's still not a full game. There's like, there's still like a bunch of shit missing, right?
I'm not sure. I'm not as in touch with what's missing. I know what's there, and I can tell you if what's there is.
There's still no fucking gunfights.
ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Did you see that?
yes.
Yeah. There should be gunfights soon.
Hopefully that's like a season 2 kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for it. I don't expect it to come any earlier than that, but season 2, please, just give us gunfights, please, please. They're so good. Gunfights are hype. There's new maps and shit.
Oh Jesus.
What?
I saw. Jesus Christ. It was like a wrestling guy was like, not so soon after our queen left us. He's also British, so I thought someone had died, but just like Stephanie McMahon, who is Vince McMahon's daughter, just like resigned.
Oh.
And then the problem is that happened, and the next Twitter post was, Twitter is over. And they were both within the last hour, so I was like, something's happened. I was like, something has occurred live on the podcast.
Yeah. Live Sky and Ty reaction.
Breaking. Stephanie McMahon resigns. Thoughts.
You didn't look at me. I was holding that. After I said Sky and Ty live reaction, I was just holding that face. I was just.
Ooh, are the Golden Globes today?
Are they?
They started 10 minutes ago.
Who cares?
I mean, I don't know. I probably care about what the best picture ended up being
Sure.
because of the movie 1917, which won Best Picture at the Golden Globes in 2020. Which I think it did do. I don't know. I talked about it last episode. I'm not talking about it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, what could we be getting for 115 Day, Sky?
What could we get for 115 Day? I realistically expect an acknowledgement from Treyarch and them being like, "Hey, it's 115 Day. Kill some zombies." Maybe they maybe they do something with like a small Cold War thing or something. I could see.
I don't think there'll be anything for Cold War because I think that's promoting the previous titles. That it is.
I mean, they were adding stuff to Cold War during Vanguard.
but that was during a game that had the same battle pass.
That is true.
There was a direct link between those two games. So when you go back and play Cold War and then receive rewards in Vanguard, because you can't receive rewards in MW2 for playing Cold War, I don't think we'd get that.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a stretch. I think they're at least gonna like They're obviously gonna acknowledge 115 day. I think.
Yeah.
I think at best they say like, hope you're looking forward to what we're cooking up for 2024, and then maybe they give us like a GIF or something, or like a screenshot or something.
Yeah,
That's what I expect realistically. What I'm hoping for, what I want to see happen, is them going like, okay, here's like some actual details on the zombies.
we're
doing.
releasing Transit again for MW2. That's what I'm hoping for.
Honestly though, dude, I'm telling you, Modern Transit could be fucking hype.
Yeah, because the problem with Transit was that they didn't have the hardware.
The ideas in Transit aren't bad; they're just executed terribly.
Yeah, I think the problem, and like honestly, if I had, I don't know why I didn't think about it in this light until now, but I don't think we're ever gonna get a Transit again, at least on content that would cost money. I don't think it would ever be on the disc of something,
Probably not.
because, or it'd be like the thing advertised in a big update because of Activision, because like honestly, think about Transit, and you have to think about the like public acknowledgement of Transit. Like, we look at Transit and we're like, there's a lot of things it could do now. The hardware is much better. It could be a lot better. A lot of the things that are executed could be better. But then if you look at the average Call of Duty fan who was playing Call of Duty a decade ago, and they would go, that map is ass, and then that's it. That's all they remember, because they don't play zombies, and they did not go and look into the reasons why Transit sucks. They just knew that it sucked and knew that it looked like shit and moved on. So when
Yeah.
it comes out again, they're not going to be involved in the content to know that it's actually a lot better and the problems are fixed. So Activision's just going to shut that shit down before it comes around.
Yeah. I think that's probably true. I think that's at least like Activision's justification for
Yeah,
it.
definitely. That's what
I'm
saying.
I'm a bit torn on like the public perception, because it feels like it's kind of shifted now to me, where it's like, because I know there are a lot of people, a lot of casual people who just like played with their buddies on Transit and probably had a good time and probably are like a bit nostalgic for it. And then there's also like the online perception. Obviously, people still are like, this map sucks, but also there's a lot more acknowledgement that Transit actually had some decent ideas to it. And
I
could have
think that
been
there's
alright.
a lot more. I don't think it's anywhere near enough. I think that our
Maybe not.
bubble is. I think it's like the situation where like our bubble is smaller than it feels like.
That's probably true.
That's like a big thing that I think is difficult to understand with Call of Duty. Is like when we're like, 'cause when we're looking at like the reason that like red dots don't show up on maps,
Yep.
it's like I think, to be honest, there's a fair chance that Infinity Ward is still appealing to most of the player base.
Oh yeah,
Just most of the player base
I mean,
doesn't talk on Twitter.
they have some like internal statistics that are giving them a reason to keep it around. Just like,
Infinity Ward sucks and won't show us the fucking statistics. I want to see them. I want to know what they are. You good?
yeah, hang on.
Cool. Got a text to respond to?
No, I got a call to respond to.
Alright, cut this out now.
Hello?
And my dad.
Hello? Yeah, I did.
Hi, Dad.
He says hi. We're currently recording the podcast.
Hold on. Oh, keep him on the phone. I gotta think of a question to ask him.
Yeah, it's fine. Not a big deal.
Ask him for thoughts. Tell him he's on Pod of the Dead. Ask him for thoughts. Put the camera up to the phone.
Jack is telling me to like. What do you
Put the
want?
mic up to your face.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
It's for Pod of the Dead.
What are your thoughts? Pot of the Dead. You're on the episode. About what, Jack?
Thoughts on anything. Put it into the mic. Indiana sucks, he says. I don't know if
Damn.
that came through.
Yeah. I don't know. Heard it here first.
Heard it here first. Maybe you didn't.
He's saying like actual stuff. No, I'm not.
I think he said it's
It's a repressive state with something about the geography.
repressive state, something about geography. Thank you, Dad. He said they're gonna adopt Skylar.
What?
W's brother. I made it.
Barrett, Brad, and Jordan. Yeah?
They're taking
Okay.
it in.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I can't disagree.
He's talking about D's nuts jokes.
See you tomorrow, man. Bye.
Okay, in the future, if you're talking to my dad, when we're talking to anybody, we're trying to get them on, put them on speaker and put them in front of the mic.
Oh yeah, I should.
Because you were
yeah.
you were also putting it at like not the right angle because the angle is like top down.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
if you look at the thing, like if I'm talking at it like this, it's a little bit lower. You know, you
Yeah.
see how it's super low there, but if I'm talking into it like this, it's a lot better. So you
Yeah.
gotta put them on speaker. I also
Yeah.
forgot to. I should have just said put them on speaker, and I
Yeah.
didn't.
It's
I'm not cutting any of that out. It didn't break in the middle. I'm taking my W and leaving. I ain't doing shit.
What were we saying before? We were talking about bubbles and shit.
Yeah, I think the community, the bubble that we think is there is smaller than it actually is. But Infinity Ward sucks. I want to see the data. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I just want to see it.
Yeah, I would love to get like more actual justification.
Yeah.
To be fair, they aren't like obligated to give that to us, but also fuck you.
Yeah, but like just the other, I trust that if there was a problem, or let's use the example of like item statistics, you know, like weapon statistics.
Yep.
Treyarch gives us the statistics. Sledgehammer gives us the statistics, and Infinity Ward does not. Because they're shit. They're
Yeah,
not
it
shit.
is-
They just appeal to a different bubble.
It's annoying though when you're trying to like customize a gun and it doesn't
Yeah.
give you the exact stats. Like, just give us like a number, give us something.
Yeah, I am just frustrated because I think that there's a formula and I hate the formula. I wish
Yeah.
I wish all of it applied to me rather than just two of them.
Every COD needs to be my game.
Did you see? Did we talk? Did I talk to you about the Vanguard shipment playlist? The no limit shipment playlist.
Oh
which-
yeah, I remember seeing
which
that.
was just 10 minutes of the game, and there's no objective. It's just 10 minutes of the game.
That's kind of hype.
That's hype. That's hype as hell.
That's kind of cool.
That's super fucking cool. How deep are we? We're 42, 43 deep.
Damn.
That's deeper than I thought.
Damn. Mama.
I got nothing. I got nothing. My brain just shut off in that. I was looking at you, and I was just like, and there was literally nothing going on. It was just
TV static.
my brain was just like dot or like colon stare colon, and that was all I had. What do we have to
Man.
talk about? Because that's what we're hoping 115 day. I think that's our takeaway from 115 day. Is that we're hoping for this
Just like information.
hopefully some.
I would also I'd love to get some like Cold War something. They come out on 115 day and they're just like, guys, new Vanguard round base map, which if it's anything similar to Shino would actually be cool. That would be hype. The only downside is I have to re-download Vanguard at that
That
point.
is accurate.
However, I would be down for that. That would be cool.
Or just some. I don't know. I just want something above. What's up, gamers? It's 115 day. Go out there, kill some zombies, and maybe you'll get information at some point on our new game sometime.
That's what they're gonna do.
I hope it's more than that.
I hope it's more than that. I would love to have something to like cling on
Yeah,
to.
and then soon means like 9 months.
Yup.
It's
At best.
hopefully it's not that. That's what I want. Best case scenario, like, you know, optimally in a perfect world, we get a new game.
On 115 day, the zombies only game finally is real.
I'm honestly at this point so surprised that we haven't had that. Like the biggest zombies only thing was Chronicles.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's the biggest it's gotten.
Yeah. That's weird. Because obviously, like, Cold War Zombies was pretty huge, but
Yeah, but it wasn't a zombies only thing.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's I what I don't I think they should release Outbreak for free. Make that its own standalone thing.
Yeah.
That would get a bunch of fucking people.
Yeah.
That would be hype. Free Outbreak.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, like just like a zombies game at some point I would have expected.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they haven't capitalized more on that. I'm surprised that because zombies is like a big enough thing. If they put the resources in and make that its own thing, pop the fuck off.
Yeah.
Guaranteed success right there. And they haven't done it.
I feel like that would have happened. I feel like that would have happened at some point in between BO3 and 4.
Yeah.
Is when I expected it to happen, but it didn't.
Yeah. Or now that we're like past Cold War as well, with how well that did, I kind of expect them to still do it now because of Cold War and how
Yeah, Cold War
how
might have
well.
opened that up.
But then also Vanguard happened, and that Activision might see that and get scared away from zombies again because they're fucking stupid.
Well, I think they wouldn't have released one anyways. They might release. They might release BO6, and then whatever Cold War 2, whatever.
Yep.
They might release that, have zombies be good, hopefully have zombies come back up, and then if we're making a Call of Duty every 2 years, then we'd be waiting 6 years for another Treyarch game.
Yep.
Drop a zombies game in between there.
Yep.
Definitely possible. Probable? No. Possible? Yes.
Yeah.
You got anything else to talk about? Because I could talk about me playing MAX for a bit.
Yeah, we could talk about that.
I'm playing MAX.
I'm trying to think of what other.
I'm gonna be the GOAT. I'm gonna make a mockery of your community, Sky. That
Gonna
is
become #1 insane mode player.
that is my realistic goal is top 5 insane mode. Because
Top 5 you can easily do.
my goal is top 5 insane mode, and then it's number 2 insane mode, and then it's beating Fish, and then it's beating that guy.
Yeah.
Those are in order. Those are my goals.
I think realistically you're probably not gonna stay interested long enough to get #1 on the board.
I think that's true.
I think realistically you could easily top 5. Like you're gonna get that. I think that's not that difficult because people don't play insane mode.
Fish was saying something about people looking into now and wanting to play insane mode because easy is so fucking easy.
Yeah.
It's so easy. Insane mode feels easy. So I can't imagine how fucking easy feels.
Yeah. It's one of those things where power scaling has just happened so fast. Like they've just kind of like sped through it to get the game up to pace, but they went I think a little bit too far. And now it's just like it's crazy.
So I picked the right mode.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be starting an Insane series soon. So
I will beat you.
yeah, that's fine. Listen, you have way more time to grind. This is gonna be like an MH from the beginning style series, right? Upload
Fuck
like
you.
What?
Fuck you.
Okay. My
Are
bad.
you doing this hardcore thing? Give me official Sky PR team thoughts on the hardcore series that we were talking about.
I want to do it.
Okay.
This is like I don't know what the timeline looks like exactly, but I want to do it, and I think at some point in the next few months I want to make it happen.
Next
where
few
I'm at.
months is where you're looking at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next, like, 'cause I don't know exactly what stuff is looking like. I know, obviously, I'd want to do, like, a bit of planning and figure out exactly how we're going to do it. Like, do we want to just try and, like, go for boss kills? Do we want to, like, speed run that? Do we want to try and, like, do an actual long series, or how are we doing it?
My thought that I just had was finding some data pack that cranks it up a level harder. Not much harder. Not, like, something insane. But, like, we did ultra hardcore.
What is ultra hardcore?
No regen.
No regen?
No, like inherent regen. Like a Gapple increases it, regen potions increase it, health potions obviously increase it. Just anything that gives you a regeneration effect.
So do something like that, and then do like every boss kill or something.
Yes.
That could be good. I see, because I'm thinking in turn. I don't want to do that if we want to make it like a longer thing.
I think what we could definitely do is do it like that. And then if we want to continue it,
Then just flip off ultra
just
hardcore.
flip off the ultra hardcore.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. I do kind of like that. Ultra hardcore trying to, like... We could also frame it as, like, a speedrun thing, just because that gets clicks. That's interesting.
I'm
We speedrun it, you know? It's like,
I
we're
mean- I
trying
mean-
to go fast, but we're also not, like... We're not pro speedrunners.
I mean, yeah, the problem is that I think that in that situation, like we're talking like a multi-part series, right? Not necessarily like a long series, but like a multi-part series.
Yeah.
That's a weird. I don't know if speed running works in a multi-part series.
Yeah, maybe we could make it so that it's just, like... I don't know, I'm trying to think of how we could do it, because if we're doing a multi-part thing, there's, like, 3 big boss things, so we could just do, like, 3 things, like, we speed ran the Guardian Temple in hardcore Minecraft or something.
Ultra hardcore Minecraft.
Or, yeah, ultra hardcore, you know what I mean, though. Like, we speed ran the Guardian Temple in ultra hardcore Minecraft and do that for all 3 bosses.
Something like that.
Could be good.
I'm not sure. We'll work that out.
Yeah.
I'm
May-
in
maybe-
on
maybe-
ultra though.
Maybe it could be a thing where, like, we do it as a stream, where we try and, like, get through all the bosses as fast as we can, and then do, like, make, like, videos out of all the boss kills. If there's enough interesting stuff there, that is. Maybe.
The problem that I am looking at is that I think we might. I think that we're talking about, we might be underestimating ultra hardcore because it's really difficult.
I think we probably are.
It's really hard.
Yeah, that.
So-
we could
so
also
I-
we could also just go in and be like, hey, we're trying to beat the bosses on ultra hardcore.
Yeah, that's it because no one like ultra hardcore isn't like a big thing.
Yeah.
Like
That also, I'm sure that would get clicks, because it's like,
because it's ultra hardcore.
we're playing
no one-
ultra hardcore is like a huge thing right now. So if
Yeah.
we're like, we're the ultra hardcore guys beating the bosses together.
Yeah, and then because like that's gonna be a, like I said, multi-part. That's gonna be like a fairly long series because I'm playing slow as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah, that's-
because if we run too hard, we're just gonna drop before
I-
we get diamonds. Like,
Yeah, we're also guaranteed gonna have to restart a couple times. Like one of us is gonna die, and then I'm not. Like if I die, then it's fucked, and then if you die, I'm not doing it alone. I'm good.
Here's the plan.
We got.
No one's gonna see this. People don't watch our podcast. Hopefully not, but probably. If one of us dies, the other person should just throw immediately, so it looks cohesive and we just both die.
I just had a thought. We like soul link. We like link up our hearts or something. Either our hearts, or if one of us dies, we both die.
Oh my god, dude! Ultra
hardcore soul link.
Oh my god, I'm down.
Oh, that sounds like that's a great idea. We're gonna fucking die oh man.
I'm in though. I'm fucking in.
Oh, I'm down for that. That's a great idea.
Exactly.
Jack, cut this out of the podcast. We cannot have someone steal this. So some like random like fucking dude is just gonna watch this and go, I'm gonna become the next stream.
I thought you said stream. I was like, what does that mean? Oh my god, wait. Ultra. I'm just gonna look it up. Ultra hard core soul link.
Does anything come up?
There was a video by Doc Z. This one's just a hardcore. Yeah, there's a Dan TDM series he did a year ago that I think isn't ultra hardcore. Yeah, I don't know if this is like a thing that's happened.
This is actually a really good
Oh,
idea.
I looked up ultra hardcore soul link and I looked at it and then it was Pokemon.
That makes sense.
Hardcore Minecraft Soul Link, and that's like a video 404 Entertainment. They have like 30K subs, and that happened 2 years. Yeah,
What?
it's porn now.
What? Wait, let me see. Wait, what?
If you want to, right, just scroll. Okay.
Okay.
And it's just porn. And then it's back to Pokemon. And there's, in fairness, we should look up ultra hardcore, which it checks out.
That actually tracks, yeah.
But I wasn't prepped for just a playlist to pop up of porn.
Oh man.
Don't look up ultra hardcore
on YouTube.
on YouTube. It doesn't like inherently that like can be ambiguous. It doesn't have a lot of videos on it. So maybe we shouldn't do it. It's fine. That's it. I'm.
What are you doing?
We just gotta. I'll run that shit soon.
Yeah, I'm down. I gotta figure out like what I'm doing with streams immediately because I've got like few things planned out already with like the build stream and stuff, Prestige 100. Like this week I'm booked out.
Yeah,
on
you're
streams.
booked out this week.
For my 2 streams of the week,
Yeah.
I'm booked out.
He's booked out, and then
I haven't posted my schedule yet.
Have you not?
No, I forgot.
Like you're about to take the trash out?
My bad.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We talked about it yesterday too.
What
The
the
trash.
schedule or the trash?
The trash.
I think we talked about both.
We might have.
Oh yeah, because I was like Friday, Saturday, good for stream. Because I was asking that because I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the schedule, and then
Yeah. You're good.
Yeah. Whatever,
Um,
it's fine. My streams are at the same times every week anyway.
This man, fish react him.
That's what started it all,
That's
bro.
funny.
That led to floppy little flounder being an item in MAX,
love
bro.
Fish react him. But yeah, we'll
Oh,
post
man.
this. I'm not cutting that shit out. But we'll post it
Yeah,
today.
yeah, it's fine.
And then I'll do the stream next week. I'm down next week.
Yeah, we'll have to see next week just to see like what I'm actually doing. But then yeah, like it's gonna depend on how the build stream goes, especially if I don't get through everything, which I won't in one stream. Like guaranteed, I won't.
I mean, and then we'll do the Minecraft stream on Friday.
We could do the Minecraft stream. I feel like is gonna like I want this to be a big thing. This is a cool idea.
The problem with that then is that there will be football on Saturday for the next 3 weeks.
We'll do it on Friday.
Yeah, I was like,
We'll do it on Friday.
yeah. So and then if it does well enough on those Fridays for you, then after those 3 weeks, if we're gonna are we gonna stream it?
I wanna stream it.
Okay, then after the stream.
Unless you think it would be better as like a video series, because I think there's definitely merit to both. I think both could be good.
Yeah.
I don't know which I would rather do. I definitely like need to get on making more videos. So maybe having like a good Minecraft series could be like the thing.
Yeah, but I mean, we could just do both.
Yeah, do streams and then
Because
stream it and then highlights.
yeah, because
But also if you stream it and then do highlights, I feel like there's something to just like having exclusive video content.
yeah, definitely.
Which is like something I'm kind of torn on.
Yeah, I'm also a little torn on it, so maybe we'll figure that out.
It's one of those things that I think like it could be like really fucking boring and tedious at points, and we could just cut that out if it's like a
That's
dedicated
true.
video thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's something we'll have to like think about. I'm still good with either, because it also could be like a really fun stream thing when like some hype shit happen when we kill a boss and chat's just going nuts.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
I mean, we could just stream the bosses. Because
could, yeah,
like
maybe.
even if it's like a 6-hour stream, I don't think we're beating ultra hardcore Soul Link. We ain't getting Dragon Day 1.
Yeah, probably not.
Honestly, if we do the Dragon, would it be? It might be smart to like. Never mind. I'll talk about that later. We might have to actually incorporate pumpkins.
We have to use pumpkins.
Like I haven't used a pumpkin in the end in 5+ years
Yep.
because I just never did that shit.
There's no reason to.
Because just don't look at them. It isn't that difficult.
Yeah.
But
even if you accidentally do, you got buckets of water for a reason.
yeah, but then if we're both doing it,
Yeah, if we're both there, ultra hardcore, no regen, and
yes, no editing.
yeah, ultra hardcore, where we both share the same heart count. Like
Yeah.
we're fought. One person gets hit by an Enderman. That's 30% of our health right there.
Yep, then we're cooked.
It's fucked.
And then like it just, yeah, I'm all in.
I'm down for this. This is hype.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Got my foot caught. It hurt. Yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking. I also forgot about it. There's gonna be Invincible news soon.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Like,
Yeah,
soon.
I'm hyped, bro. I'm so
I'm-
fucking.
dude.
Oh, Invincible's so good.
Cause yeah, me and Mac watched like a fucking
Oh.
this like anime Greek god show thing, and I didn't like it because it was like lower budget, so like it hurt my eyes because they're like it was just super jagged when in like the movements they weren't smooth. So I didn't
What'd
like
you say
it.
you watched?
Some like Greek thing. It's like an American anime thing, but it was like based on like Greek gods and shit.
okay.
Like Zeus is there and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's gonna be coming in soon, which I'm hyped about.
Yeah, that's W's. Let's fucking go, Invincible. No, it's not hype. There's no more Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
They only did fucking 12 episodes for the season, bro. I'm sad. 12 episodes of like 20 minutes apiece.
L.
Really good fucking show, super well animated. I gotta read the manga, bro. I've already seen like huge fucking spoilers, and I'm sad about it.
Sad.
Like there's like a big character death, and I saw it, and I was like, surely I looked at that wrong. And then I saw it again, and it was just like, this character fucking dies, and I was like, no.
Yeah, it's,
And then I just keep seeing shit, bro.
I also saw Chainsaw Man on Netflix and was like, I'm gonna let that be Sky's thing. I was like, I'm gonna let you have Chainsaw
Listen,
Man.
if you want to watch it, I don't fucking care. I don't care about shows like being mine. I'm not worried about it.
Not mad.
So if you're interested in watching it, go for it. I think it's really good.
Right. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching the podcast, friends.
Once again, for having no plans going in, this felt like a pretty good podcast.
Yeah, because we're fucking good at this at this point. We're deep
Yeah.
enough that we're good at this.
Yeah, we're solid. Good discussion at the start about how funny we are.
Yeah, which we do every like 10 episodes. We're just that's the equivalent of you talking about metal on stream. Is that it just comes around like every time.
Yep. There are a couple things that like it's what happens with like everything. There's always just gonna be the things that you come back to.
Okay, as a yard clip I showed my mom where fucking Slime was yelling at Aiden, and he was just being like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna burn you in front of your parents. I'm gonna put a 22 in your mouth. and my mom was laughing at it, and then it cuts over to Aiden, who put on a little cow hat and goes, "You can't be mad at me if I'm a little cow." and then Slime loses it. I thought it was funny as shit.
That's really
He's
good.
going, "You can't be mad if I'm a little cow." It's so funny.
That's pretty good.
Also, for whatever reason, so many of their bits are just them saying words wrong. They just go, "Weapon," or they're saying, "What happened?" They just go, "Weapon," or they'll ask a question, or they'll like instead of raising their hand for a question, they'll just go, "Quebin, Quebin." I think it's funny. I'm a fan of it.
That's pretty. I like that.
Oh, yeah,
Quebin.
I meant to talk about it at some point. Me and Ollie might do a podcast.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Might just be talking because you and Fish both have daily things, and me and Oliver don't.
Yeah.
We've just been playing a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't, because Fish can't hold his own in a podcast.
Yep.
Love Fish. Can't
Dude-
hold his own in his podcast. He just can't.
Dude's funny. Like
He-
in VC,
yeah.
he killed it on stream too.
He just can't do a podcast.
Yeah.
When it's about him or about like him as a group, he can't do it.
When it requires him to put anything forth information wise,
He just can't. Which
yeah, not
again,
a problem.
love my boy, can't do it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Fish is chill.
And then me and you have a podcast, so having another
Yep.
one would be weird. Especially another one that isn't based on something, you know? Especially when this one at this point is so much us
Just vibes.
vibing.
Yeah.
We can't have another one that's just us vibing. So I was just like, I'll just do it with Oliver. Me and Ollie have a podcast.
Yeah.
Because we play so much Rocket League. I'm pissed. We're back in gold. We've been stuck in gold for a bit.
Damn.
I feel so much better because we've been actually watching stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Could be cool. Yeah.
Thumbs up for real this time.
I'm interested in the Jack and Ollie podcast.
We've been talking about it. I thought about it because of how me and Ollie talk in VC. Because we just go, "Slap up," and then make it, which connected to weapon and Quebin.
Yeah, the Jack and Ollie podcast goes in the ultra hardcore playlist on YouTube. That's it. Cut it there. That's the
Got it. We're done. We're done.
No more.
We're just like, hey, no, quit it. Cut. Ah!
Bye, guys.
That's all. That's it.